Hey guys, it's Bubfish here on the BunchaSquares SMP, and boy oh boy do I have an episode planned for you today. It is the long-awaited arrival of ShellCorp. Yes, I've finally got a good design for the build that I want to make for our shop, and I am on fire, and myself will be running this shop, and it is going to be amazing. So let's just jump right into it, and I'm going to start excavating, and I will show you. Whoa, the world just kind of glitches away if you look at it like this. I don't know if that's... hopefully they patch something like that at some point. But anyhow, yeah, I'm kind of excited about this one. This should be a lot of fun. I have a good design, like I said, and it's just kind of going to be a matter of getting enough area dug out for it. There's a lot that needs to happen before we can make ShellCorp. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just clearing out the area where the shop is going to be. A lot of the shop is going to be decorative, kind of going with the theme over here. But yeah, hopefully it should turn out really good. I have a good plan for it. Yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be all sorts of cool. But I wanted to show you something else before I get too deep in on that. And that is the fact that Tezekio, I find out that I've been pronouncing that wrong, has been crazy busy building some stuff these last few days. He's got a couple of floating islands now, and he also has a couple of neat little shops. He's got like a build at your request shop, which is really cool. I love the little computer on here. That's amazing. I love it. It's also got a nether shop with a bunch of cool blocks. I'll take some of those probably at some point. And then we have glass for a glass shop, which is excellent because I'm going to probably be needing some of this when it gets on to building the museum. I'm not probably going to have the time to collect a ton of sand for that. But yeah, that's super cool. And all those are here. Things are starting to shape up on the realm, and we actually just got 2 new applications in the past 2 or 3 days. So I'll be looking through those, and maybe we'll be getting somebody else on the realm as well. And of course, as usual, if you're somebody who's interested in joining the SMP, I'll leave a link in the description below to the application, and feel free to check it out, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Whoa, there was a little bit of lag there. That was something else. Yeah, I'm sitting at 1 bar right now, so no wonder that's a little laggy. Alright, well, hopefully that goes away. Alright, so we have the staircase down now, and that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna be really excited to see how this purple works out for this particular build. I'm kind of excited about this, yeah. So here's what needs to happen though. I need to take the center 6 blocks, right? Yeah. And I need to go down 5. Because I'm working off of some blueprints that I made for this particular build. Oh, is that going to be enough? Yeah, that should be enough. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to go all the way down. Let's see, that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. This is going to be nice. This is going to be cool. I'm going to like this quite a bit. I hope you guys do as well. And sorry if I'm keeping you kind of in the dark as to what the actual plans are for ShellCorp, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised when you see it, so I'm just going to keep it that way. Alright, so here's where I'm at right now. I've finished off something in the shop, but I need to figure out something to use in the walls, because that is the one thing that I haven't figured out already. It needs to be something that's not just plain stone, something that will go well with purple, and something that won't burn with lava. So I'm just kind of looking around here. I'm trying to figure out exactly what would work for that. I can't use any wool, which is kind of annoying. Otherwise, I'd just put purple wool in. Maybe sandstone. But sandstone is a bit of a pain most of the time. Cut sandstone. You know, I might as well. This is gonna be a bit of a project. So I've got a bunch of sand here. I'll just take a bunch of that and convert it real quick. Alright, this is looking pretty good. I like this. I put some of the chiseled sandstone, or whatever they call it now, cut sandstone. I've moved that up to the top, and I think that looks really good. It's gonna look really good because I'm gonna cover this with... Well, really what's going to happen is the bottom of this floor is going to be entirely lava, and then I'm going to layer glass up to give it sort of a glow effect. And that's what I'm going to use instead of torches or prismarine or sea pickles or whatever else you'd use for lighting in this entire build. It's just going to be lava, and I think it's going to look really cool. But now I need to go and get 36 buckets of lava, which is gonna be a bit of a tall order, but you know, I think we can manage that, hopefully. Alright, we are only 14 buckets of lava in, and I think you can already start to tell where this is going. It's going to layer up nicely. There's going to be orange and yellow glass in here as well. And it's just hopefully going to have a really nice glow to it. I'm trying to make this so it's all even and not flowing lava like this stuff over here, because I think that looks really good, and I think it's going to look really cool with that glass on there. Oh, this might be my new favorite building project on the realm so far. I mean, I really like the fish, don't get me wrong, but this one's going to be entirely my own design. That one's based off of a fish that's actually in the game. So I want to see what I can do on my own, and I think this is going to be a really good example of the creative juices flowing. Alright, we're getting the last bits of lava in here. And then we can start doing up the glass. Okay. And now we don't have to worry about falling in it. Okay, this is looking good. Now we just need to make sure... Oh, we are a little bit short on stained glass. I think we have some back over in our smelters. I'm going to run over there and grab that real quick. Alright, so there's the floor completed. I'm thinking that looks really, really good. Yeah, you just come down here and you've kind of got this... I've got orange and red glass layered down there, so you kind of get this glow effect, especially when it's dark in here, or darker. So hopefully that'll look super cool, and now it's time to focus on building everything else about this. Yeah, let's just jump in on that. So I got midway through designing the walls down here, and basically what I was trying to do is I was going for this purple thing behind the different chests, but then I had an idea, and I think I'm gonna do it just because it's kind of crazy, but I'm already going for sort of like this alternative lightings vibe for a lot of this thing. So I'm wondering, is there any good way? There might just not be a good way of doing it, but I want to see if I can get nether portals to backlight the chests, because I think that could look cool. My only problem with it is it would actually yeah, see, I don't think I can. Well, mostly just because you'd wind up with obsidian sticking out of the ground over here. Oh, okay, well that's a little disappointing, but I think that's okay. This should look just fine. This should look just ducky. I'm excited about this anyway. So I'm actually in a position where I've run through most of the purple blocks that I've collected from the end, and I am now having to grow some more chorus fruit so I can make more blocks, which is just fine because I've actually gone and collected some flowers, but it's still slow going, so yeah, we'll see how long this takes. And that's the actual store area mostly done. Really, that's really kind of what this is going to look like when it's all said and done. But we have a lot more of this build to go, and I need to wait for a bit more chorus plant to grow. As you can see in the distance, you can see it kind of peeking up over the edge there. That's looking good. It's growing up well, but I'm going to need a lot more purple to just kind of flesh this out, get it complete, get it looking nice. And yeah, I will rejoin you as soon as that stuff gets growing. Well, it's getting dark, and I thought I'd show you a quick update of the progress that I'm making. I think this is looking pretty good. Yeah, it's like I'm getting some purple accents, like some big purple accents. It's in this concrete powder and purple wool, and I think it looks pretty good, especially if you're standing back here and you just kind of get a vague idea of what's going on here. But yeah, this is only the bottom portion of this build, and let's go down here, see how the lighting works. You know, it's not as bright as I'd hoped it would be, so I'm thinking I might need to go and put some end rods in the corners just to give it a little bit more to work with, you know, just to give it a little bit more light, because we don't want stuff spawning down there. That would be the worst of the worst right there. So I'm gonna go grab those real quick. Right now I'm just getting the core of this thing together, and it's kind of going to resemble a shulker shell. I think that's kind of was originally the plan, but really this is going to look quite a bit different. It's going to have just sort of this floating orb in the middle, and it'll look super cool, especially when you come down here and you'll look up and you'll see this great big glowing shape above you. And yeah, this is coming together quite nicely. The end rods are a nice touch. I'm glad I put those in. So yeah, let's just get this rolling. Let's get this finished. We're not too far, actually, from being able to call this one good. As long as I'm building another shop, I think it's a good time to mention that I have changed up the economy a bit. I really came to understand very quickly why people use diamonds as currency. They're not easily renewable. You can't just like spam them like gold or iron. Yeah, and that's kind of become, it's not become a problem so much as it's just kind of become, oh, okay, I think I finally have enough of that stuff after a very short period of time. So what I've done is I've converted a lot of the stuff to diamond currency. In the bookshop, things now cost diamonds. At the Bub's Fishery, things now cost, it's only 1 diamond per fishing session, because this really hasn't been used very much. Mostly because people can make their own fishing machines really, really easily now that it's 1.13, and the stuff you get from it is really good, but it's probably wasn't 5 stacks of anything good. So really this is just for, you know, if you're starting off, maybe new people joining the realm, maybe you can jump in there. But I digress. The other thing that goes with that is I think the bank is going to be repurposed here at some point. Maybe become a heritage site or something for when the museum opens. But it's really not doing me any good here right now. I mean, if you check in the vault, we do have many, many stacks of things, but I really just haven't even been able to get to them or use them because, I mean, I've been getting enough stone. Actually, I've been getting enough gravel and sand, so I really just don't have a use for that economy or that bank anymore. So that means, like I said, I'm going to be repurposing it. I'm not sure what it's going to look like, though, so somebody in the comments, just hit me up, let me know what you think. What should I do with the bank? Should I leave it there? Should I make it, should I rent it out to somebody for a different purpose? Just let me know, and I will get to that in a future episode. Also, I've got to say, guys, I'm really, really happy with the way the channel's progressing right now. We are almost to 15 subscribers. We've just got 2 new subscribers that joined, I believe, yesterday or today even. Yesterday, episode 11 went up, and apparently people are really enjoying that one. I'm really glad about that, so yeah. And like I said, we've got some new applications to join the SMP. Things are just getting excited. What is this? I didn't even see this. I think Hinsel Mansion's been building something behind our backs. Oh, okay. So we have a tree farm-ish area going on up here. I don't know if that's the whole reason that this was built. If it was, fantastic, bravo, and I applaud it. But there's a crafting table and a place to plant giant trees. So, okay, that wasn't what I was expecting. Alright, this is looking actually really good. I'm excited about this. Oh, I'm excited about this. Okay, so yeah, this is looking... The bottom half is done, I'm going to say, and now we just need the top shell. Alright, here we go. We're actually on the last stretch here, I think. And this is looking really good. I'm going to just fill in a little bit more purple up top here, and I'm going to be adding a ShellCorp... Oh! A ShellCorp... Or ShellCorp symbol on the ceiling here. I'm going to be adding a giant S, just because I can. And I'm trying to decide what a good way to do this would be. I'm thinking that could do it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is, I'm looking at the pictures that I took. This'll do it. Okay. And then you take this and you go over there. Nope. Alright, I think I've made the last finishing touches there. What are you doing, baby zombie? Get out of here with that egg. Don't attack me with an egg. That's horrifically impolite. Alright, let's get a look at this thing from a bit higher up. Yeah? Oh, that looks awesome. That looks fantastic. Oh, I like that so much. That's cool. I'm really a big fan of that. That's a zombie. Get out of here. Okay. So obviously I need to still light some stuff up around here. But that looks amazing. I need to get rid of... I keep leaving stuff next to it. Okay. I'll get this stuff down and then we'll take another look at it. See if I still like it. Alright. I think that is one heck of a successful build. That looks amazing. And what does ShellCorp sell? Well, ShellCorp is going to be selling anything shells. That's going to be Nautilus shells, which means it's going to also be selling conduits and Hearts of the Sea. And we are going to be selling turtle shells, which means that we're going to have the turtle shell helmets and the scoots, and maybe some seagrass, depending on if I feel like stocking that. And maybe turtle eggs, but only a couple of them. I don't want to undercut my own business by selling off the turtles. And then we've also got, we're going to have shulker shells and shulker boxes maybe, and maybe a couple of dyed ones that are specially made or something like that. I don't know. I will have to decide. But I think this was a very successful build. Very successful indeed. So I'm going to put these signs out in front of it. And there we go. So once we have everything in stock, we will change this sign and it will become an open business. But for right now, I think that looks fantastic. I'm going to go update the map real quick, and while I'm doing that, I think it's time for an outro. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, obviously, like the video and subscribe and write a comment down below saying, hey, I liked the comment and subscribed to video. Yes, all of that. Yes, but anyhow, if you enjoyed it, thank you so much for watching. This has been This Time, that'll be That Time, and I've just run out of time, so I will see you all next time. And one last thing before I forget, because I almost forgot again, but we have a new friend who is going to be joining us on the SMP here, and that friend is Borky over here, and that is Borky the Villager. He is a zombie villager right now, but I'm going to hit him with a splash potion of weakness and feed him a golden apple, and we will have a new villager friend who will live with us and helpfully help us with helpful things. So, yeah, Borky, welcome to the party.